How many times have you heard, said, and been told that your buyers are liars? I got to pull up a chair. Clutch closers, we need to talk. Clutch closers. Your buyers are not liars. We talked about that in a video, and it's referenced down below. There's a link to it of things we absolutely have to stop saying. But I felt like this is one piece that needed to be addressed on its own and by itself. Our customers come in with tons of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And there's a wall in between us and them. And we have to be honest with ourselves if we're going to start to tear down that wall. That was kind of Ronald Reagan all of a sudden, right? Tear down that wall. If we're going to start moving brick by brick through the sales process to get that wall down between us and our customers, we have to realize our customers are not liars. They are bringing with them all this weight and all this baggage that, let's be honest with ourselves, we created. Look at the advertising that we do in the car business when we move through. Look at the advertising that we do in any business that we sell. In the car business in particular, because it's mine. 0% for 72 months plus $14,000 off. $10,000 under invoice and $7,000 more than what your trade-in's worth. And then he's got these long disclaimers that come into it. When your customer gets there, they think they know there's only one at that price, or there's all kind of things that weren't disclosed to them in the ad, and it just creates this fear, that uncertainty, that doubt, and that wall's there, and they don't trust us when they get here. And we have to address that up front, understand that that distrust is there. We've done nothing at this point but walk up and shake somebody's hand. Why should they trust you? We've given them no reason to do it. And if we're calling our customers liars, what we're doing is self-handicapping ourselves to failure. We're giving ourselves reasons that we are okay with failing at this job. We didn't get ink on paper, but you know why? Because that buyer's a liar. He didn't do what he said he was going to do. He told me to do this. He told me he'd do that. He said X. She said Y. And they're liars. All you're doing then is just setting your shadow up on your shoulder to tell you, hey man, that's not your fault. It's not your fault you didn't close that deal. That's your customer's fault. Listen, it is never your customer's fault that you didn't get ink on paper. It's always your fault. Those people that are at the top of the board are never a victim. They understand that they're at the top of the board because they never give up. They push through the suffering. They can shoulder all the no's that they can handle. They understand that their customers are not liars. Their customers are the reason why they exist. It's the reason why you show up every day at work. They're not some kind of inconvenience to our job. They're the reason why you are there. If there is some piece of information that your customer's not giving you, or there's some piece of information they are giving you that is skewed, you've got to remember that is your fault. There is some piece of information that you haven't given the customer that they need, that they want in order to move forward, and they still don't trust you. And some people believe that all negotiation is built on lies. Remember, start here, you start here, we end here. Isn't that kind of, you're starting at your high price, I'm going to start at my low price, and let's find out where the ZOPA is. The ZOPA is the zone of possible agreement, somewhere in the middle of that. We can look at it that way, but other people approach that scenario as, why can't you just tell me what your lowest price is, and then I can tell you if I want to buy it or not. And so they believe that the whole process that we use to negotiate is a lie. But ultimately, talking negative about our customers is not where we need to be. The customer is the reason for your day. They are the most important person that you will talk to during the day, whether you're talking to them on the phone, over the internet, or in person. If we can remember one thing, you are not doing your customer any favor by trying to sell them. They are doing you the favor by showing up and giving you the opportunity to earn their business. So let's just stop it, clutch closers. Right now, we make the commitment. We're not going to say that anymore. Your customers are not liars. That ends today. We take that negativity off our shoulder. We understand that our customers are not liars. They are buyers, and that we're going to commit to the process of getting ink on paper and tearing down that wall between us and the customers. That's what's going to make us ultimately more clutch in the close, and is going to make you a clutch closer.